Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and today we're connecting in this angelic meditation with the unicorns. So, as I was connecting with the angelic beings that would come through for the alignment of your soul today, I was seeing unicorns. And the unicorn was sort of pushing behind this person that was sort of butt naked, to put it. And the thing is that this symbolism for me is about feeling exposed and vulnerable. And the person was climbing up a mountain, just this mountain was so rocky, there was no grass on it at all. And so there was this sense of roughness in the texture of the mountain that the person was climbing, and having to do this with their bare skin. And it was just a sense of this rawness, this suffering, and the challenges, really feeling that things were, unfair and unreasonable, and knowing that although things are this way, that they had to keep pushing and to overcome this. So in the symbolism of this, and the unicorn was behind, gently helping to keep nudging the person to, as the card says, hope, to keep encouraging, inspiring this person with hope, and lending its own support and energy so that the person could keep moving. And so this week is already sort of, in all the different readings I've done for this week through the YouTube daily card messages and the cards we had for the weekly reading, and just some of the things I've been seeing as I enter into this week's energy again and again, is that this is a very challenging week. And we had Archangel Jeremiah come up for the week with the Overcoming Difficulties card, where we saw that, mountain that was just rock, and that horizon over that you can see that once you get over the other side, most of so this is like this. I don't know if this is the final week of challenges in some way, but it definitely is an important week. It is really emotionally putting you to the test. And, the thing is to hang in there, to have hope. And the card says, look with new eyes and create the change that awaits you. Look with new eyes and create the change that awaits you. So part of why this may feel rough and raw is because the universe is giving you the raw materials to work with in order so that what you're doing is you're actually building. This may feel like a test or a challenge, but it's one in which you are creating. You're working with the raw materials of your life, and you are, through what you're going through, the struggles you're going through, you're onto something. You are in the process of creating something, bringing something into fruition. So don't give up your hope. Don't allow yourself to sort of step back or recoil into yourself and not get it done. So the sense is that you you know, it just may be really difficult to just move forward, and sometimes you just won't feel like it. But don't let um, don't let big ideas and big goals um, be what it is that causes you not to do something. So you know how sometimes we set goals, we have this thing in our head, and that thing in our head, we feel that it's impossible. And so it's just so easy to say, yeah, I knew it, right? So don't create a goal that you know is just going to just zap all of your momentum and all of your motivation. Break it down into something smaller. Not saying you have to not work towards that dream, but break it down into smaller goals that you can feel, and that's what you have to start with first. You find that smaller goal until you start to feel a sense of hope, some kind of relief, so that the challenge doesn't seem overwhelming, that the mountain doesn't seem as steep of an incline. And so if you break it down into smaller goals until you feel more optimistic and less overwhelmed, it'll feel like the incline is easier and less steep. All right, so let's take this time to take a deep breath. And go within to your heart center. And see your soul flame ablaze, a beautiful white gold flame. And you see high above a moon, an enormous moon. And as you move closer and closest toward your heart flame, this moon grows even larger and wider. And it's so beautiful how luminous it is, and how your entire space within becomes filled with this light. And you feel the power of the moon upon the lake of your soul, influencing the energy of your emotions. And perhaps you feel your heart glowing wide and opening up. You may feel a strong sensation of warmth or heat. And it feels like your heart chakra is just opening up like a beautiful blossom, beautiful white blossom, like a lotus flower. And now you see yourself and feel yourself sitting in the center of this beautiful lotus flower. And all the petals of this lotus flower are being activated, purified, and cleansed. And you feel your entire physical body being lit up with this enormous frequency of holiness. And from that moon, you notice a winged unicorn, like a flying horse, descending from the moon. And it is landing gently on the petals of the flower, on a specific petal. And it's bringing you this energy of hope. You feel this energy of hope. You feel inspired. Your heart feels more at ease. You feel soothed and comforted. And you feel loved as you look into the Pegasus unicorn's eyes. You see the energy of the moon and the enormous love. And as you look into his eyes, they appear to draw you in as you notice an entire realm or dimension of unicorns in beautiful green pastures with beautiful wildflowers, living in harmony with each other. And as you step into his moonlit eyes, you enter into the portal of the unicorn dimension. And your unicorn, your Pegasus unicorn, brings you into this pasture where the unicorns are grazing and communing with Source. And they surround you and bring you into that communion of Source. And they all point their horns of light, which is channeling this high vibration of Source consciousness. And they begin to bathe you and help you to release your fears, to help you to clear your mind, to refresh and reboot, to help you to open up to all the possibilities and opportunities that are available to you, and that your soul has made a contract or an agreement for you at this time in your life. And you receive the messages from the unicorns as they touch your third eye. And they are touching each of your chakras, your 12 fifth dimensional chakras. And they wrote the word family. So they are creating for you a coalition. They wrote the word, a coalition of unicorns. And a coalition, they're creating opportunities for you to connect with a coalition of your spiritual tribe. The people who have already agreed before incarnation to intersect with your life, to help you through this challenging time and beyond, and to help you to bring out your gifts and talents, and to help you to get on a path that is in alignment with your spiritual truth and purpose. And they're helping you and assisting you with stepping into your spiritual power. And you may feel a ringing in your ear as they are working on something with your ego, so that your ego is not feeding you messages that make you feel less than or disadvantaged or limited or inadequate or powerless. So there's a download that they are placing within your energy field, a God code. And they're showing me a scroll. And this information they are planting within your thought processes. So it's almost like your brain is like a processor, right? And that they are putting a new program and updating your software. And so you may feel some activity around your brain as though someone just accessed it, like you would the hardware or the software. It just feels very just like something just clicked within, and you may have felt some high frequency pitches around your head and your ears. And just breathe and receive this love, the support, and the generosity. And now your Pegasus unicorn escorts you. And as you look deeply into its eyes, once again you see your world, your dimension. And for a moment, as you look at it through the eyes of your unicorn, you see the bigger picture. And you may only grasp it for a moment. And you may not remember, but the feeling that transpires within you, that is transforming within you, will remain with you. And they gave you a glimpse of hope and security and assurance that your world and your life is safe and your body is safe. And as you now are drawn into the love of your unicorn's eye, you find yourself back on the beautiful lotus blossom within your heart, in the ascended frequency of your heart flame. And when you're ready to release this meditation, thank your unicorns and thank the universe and God for this opportunity, and become aware of your physical body and the transfiguration that has taken place within you, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And open your eyes. Have a wonderful and beautiful day. God bless you.